From local musicians with a national audience
Till you're in my arms once more.
to a regional band with a worldwide appeal. This upcoming family-friendly celebration will excite,
For you, I do my best.
exhilarate, and exceed your expectations of what New Year's Eve should entail. The City of Council Bluffs welcomes you to a night to remember. This is First Night 2014. Hello and welcome to the broadcast. I'm Marie Zeitner. We're getting you ready for First Night 2014, Council Bluffs' family-friendly New Year's Eve celebration, featuring bands, magicians, and of course, activities for the little ones. Joining me now is Paula Rush of the Native American rock band Brule, a group who is no stranger to the stage in Council Bluffs. Thanks for coming in.
You're very welcome.
And go ahead and tell me a little bit about Brule.
The group, well, we're here to promote our upcoming event, First Night. This will be, I believe, our fourth or fifth time with the celebration, and we love the event. It's one of the few events that we do over the course of a year where a family can come out for a New Year's Eve celebration. So we're going to bring our group, Brule, back. For those maybe that have never seen the group before, we are a Native American-based group. So what our mission over the years has been to combine traditional Native American dance with contemporary music. So it would be much like river dance or Celtic women, but it's a Native American flair. So it's quite unique. We've had a good, long-lasting relationship with the Omaha Council Bluffs area, going back almost 15 years.
Wow.
So to have an invitation to come back and bring the show back for First Night is really, it's really a thrill. We're honored. We've got some new material. If there's people that have seen the show in the past, they're going to see some new things. It is a family show, by the way. I think children will love it as much as the adults, grandparents. Bring everybody out. We're going to have a good cast of traditional Native American dances. We're going to have some exciting music, and we want to have a good time just like everybody else.
That sounds really, really fun. And how did you guys get involved with First Night to begin with?
Well, years ago, we began to work here in town. Our very first Brule concert was in Mall of the Bluffs. And I'm dating myself because that goes back about 15 years. As time went by, we began to produce a stage show. We took the show to the music hall and then later on moved it to the Orpheum Theater. We've been to the Orpheum quite a few times in the past. Those are over on the Omaha side. We've been at the Omaha Streets Fair over the summer season downtown many, many years. So it all just kind of evolved, and I believe it was about 5 years ago that we were invited to our very first Night event. We loved it, and we've been on board ever since.
Something new this year, you guys will be playing at the Mid-America Center.
Yeah.
How is that for you guys?
It's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be a nice addition. There's certainly going to be more room there. So, I mean, I'm just going to send the invitation out. If you haven't been able to get in to see the show in the past, come on out. We are not going to run out of room. But I think they've expanded it from what I can tell and from what it sounds like. Typically, it has been in smaller venues downtown. But this year, they've added this wonderful venue. We're looking forward to it, and it should be a lot of fun.
All right. Thank you so much, Paul, for coming in.
You're welcome, Marie. Thanks for inviting me, and happy holidays,
Yes.
early Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.
All right. Thank you so much,
You're
Paul.
welcome.
You can see Brule on First Night 2014 at the Mid-America Center in the arena. They will be playing from 8 to 9 p.m. and also from 9:30 to 10:30. And here is a clip from one of their previous performances. Coming up, Gooch from Gooch and the Guys.
We're getting job experience just learning about it.
They help you realize what's going to be like out there.
If you want to be able to have some fun and be able to turn your idea into a great idea, come to the Culinary Arts program.
Inviting you to join us to learn about cooking and about food. You'll make soups and sauces, you'll produce cold food, and you'll even get to work in the bakery. And eventually, you'll learn management skills. We have several different programs at our disposal, and you can take any one of them. So please, join us at Iowa Western Community College.
Welcome back to our First Night 2014 preview. I'm Marie Zeitner. 2013 is almost over, and what better way to celebrate the new year than by going to a family-friendly night filled with bands, magicians, and a whole lot more. One of the bands you can see at Council Bluffs' First Night 2014 on New Year's Eve is Gooch and the Guys. Joining me now from the band is Gooch. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
And go ahead and tell me about Gooch and the Guys.
Okay, well, Gooch and the Guys is a sextet made up of trumpet, trombone, saxophone, piano, bass, and drums. And it's filled with, I have original music and classic jazz standards. And we play, I play kind of all kinds of different grooves. I've been influenced from the 70s, 80s music that I grew up with. So I have soul music, rock and roll, Latin music, bebop, you know, just a whole variety of stuff that I've liked throughout my life.
Quite a variety that anyone can really enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have something for everyone, trust me.
Okay. And how did you get involved with First Night?
I actually, when I moved back to town, I did a couple gigs there with Susie Thorne. She's a really good singer in Omaha, and she hired me to do, I think I played there two, maybe three times. At the church there by Bayless Park, and so I did that with her, and that's how I found out about it.
Okay, and you were just interested and wanted to play?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to do it, and I got a call from Dan Cerveny, and he said, "Hey, would you like to do First Night?" And I said, "Absolutely." So I'm doing it with my own band this time.
And what can people expect when they go to see you perform on First Night on New Year's Eve?
What can they expect? Well, they can expect to hear some really good music. I also sing, so there'll be vocals involved in it, and I have great musicians, so just a bunch of really good musicians having a good time and sharing their love of music with the people.
All right. Thank you, Gooch, for being here.
My pleasure. It's great to be here.
All right. Again, you can see Gooch and the Guys perform from 4:45 to 8 at the First Congregational Church. It's all part of First Night 2014. Here's a look at one of their previous performances.
No, all or nothing at all, or nothing at all, or nothing at until I hear you rap on the door, until you're in my arms once more. Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week.
Coming up, Dan Cerveny from WGO Orchestra.
What does the world have in store for you? It's all here. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
First Night 2014 buttons are on sale now. You can purchase them at City Hall or online at firstnightcouncilbluffs.org. The cost is $10 per person. Children 12 and under get to enjoy the entertainment for free. The button ensures you will get into all the venues hosting First Night performers. Welcome back to the broadcast. Our First Night 2014 preview continues with a closer look at another band that will perform at Council Bluffs' family-friendly celebration. Joining me now from the WGO Orchestra is Dan Cerveny. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And go ahead and tell me more about the WGO Orchestra.
Well, the WGO Orchestra started out as the stage band for a show called What's Going On. It was a musical, which is where WGO comes from, What's Going On. And it's the What's Going On Orchestra, and we've added a couple of more musicians since then, along with the singers, and that is the Onyx part of the WGO Orchestra featuring Onyx. The three girl singers, they do the Supremes type of music, but we also play all the Motown hits, a lot of great Motown hits and soul music from the 70s, 80s, 60s even. And it's a 13-piece band. It's a good-sized band, full horn section, full rhythm section, and lots of singing.
Wow, that sounds really fun. There's a lot of people, a lot of fun. And how did you get involved with First Night?
Well, First Night, I've played First Night a couple years prior to a couple years ago with Susie Thorne, one of the acts that played here before. And then I am also the Secretary-Treasurer of the Omaha Musicians Association, and we do the music in the parks at Bayless Park. And they contacted me a couple of years ago to help with First Night, getting the local musicians. And last year we had 17 bands. We pared it down quite a bit. We're down to 3, but it's 3 great groups that we've got.
And what can people see when they're coming to watch your band? What can they expect when they go there?
Well, it's a show band. It's the girls will be in their in their great costumes that look like they're from the 60s and 70s, and the guys will probably wear our regular black suit, white shirt, black tie, the real kind of standard Motown look, and they'll be high energy, good party music, and that Motown stuff is some of the greatest music ever.
Stuff that will keep you awake.
Oh, it'll keep you awake, and people of all ages will recognize this music. It's everywhere from, like I said, from Stevie Wonder to the Supremes, and a lot of those great groups.
All right, thank you, Dan, for being here.
My pleasure.
You can watch the WGO Orchestra at St. John's Lutheran Church between 4:45 and 8 p.m. on First Night 2014. Right now, here's a clip of one of their performances.
Sacrifice for you, dedicate my life to you. I will go where you go, always there in time of need. Through the wind, anytime, give me up again. Let's go. I'm looking back for us. We got love, show love, you're all I need to get by. Texas nest, for you I do my best. Stand by you like a tree. Take nobody try to move me. Darling, in you I found strength when I was torn down. Don't know what's in store. Together we can open any door. To do for you, but inspire you. Know I am. Make a man, how my soul didn't have a door. We got the Oh,
from the Thomas Klug Quartet.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. We're prepping you for a night the whole family can enjoy coming up New Year's Eve. Bands, magicians, and activities for the kids all make up Council Bluffs' first night 2014. Joining me now in studio is Thomas Klug of the Thomas Klug Quartet. Thank you for being here.
Hi, I'm happy to be here. Thanks.
And go ahead, just tell me about the quartet.
Okay, well, the string quartet is made up of 4 musicians from the Omaha Symphony. I'm one of them. I play viola. And we've got 2 violinists and a cellist. And as I said, we're all in the Omaha Symphony. We've been here, I've been here for 22 years in January, and my colleagues in the quartet have been part of the orchestra for a few years longer than that. What's curious about this group is 3 of us are from Milwaukee originally. We played in the youth orchestra in Milwaukee together. 2 of them are older than I am. They went off to college somewhere. We lost track of each other. I went to a different university. And when I auditioned here, there were all these faces from Milwaukee. Not only those 2 colleagues of mine, but several others. Some have gone on to other orchestras, but at least the 3 of us have remained. And we play all sorts of functions as a quartet, from weddings to the sort of thing we're going to do at first night.
Okay. And speaking of first night, you came down here all the way from Milwaukee. How did you get involved with first night once you got here?
Well, being part of the Omaha Symphony, I know Dan Cerveni through the Omaha Musicians local union, and I'm actually on that local's board. So knowing Dan very well, he is the person who was the contact, was the connection to first night. It's the first time I've played for this celebration. I know it's been going on for a while, and I'm actually looking forward to it very much, because after a while you sort of do the same thing every year. First it's a wonderful tradition, then you get tired of it. I've got to that point where I'm a little tired of it, and I'm looking forward to doing something else.
And this is a great way to do that.
It sounds like it, yes.
Okay. When people attend first night, what do you think they're going to expect from your band?
Well, we will play everything from classical string quartet music, which was written 250 years ago, to Broadway and Hollywood musical, sort of traditional winter sort of music, music like Silver Bells, for instance. And what's really cool about being in Omaha, in the Omaha Symphony, playing in this area, the whole series of venues we play and the styles of music we play, we can do everything from the 250-year-old music to this music which was written last week. It's a great amount of variety. Of course, it's a different sound. We won't be as loud, for instance, as maybe certainly a rock band, which is all amplified. We're going to be entirely acoustic. But we will be able to give you basically every style of music you want. And that's particularly pleasing to me as a performer.
Something everyone can enjoy.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Thomas, for being here.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Again, you can see the Thomas Klug Quartet perform jazz music at the First Baptist Church from 4:45 to 8 p.m. It's all part of First Night 2014. To see this group and many other performers, get your button at City Hall or online at firstnightcouncilbluffs.org. The cost, just $10. Children 12 and under are free. Thanks for watching this First Night 2014 preview. Have a safe and happy holiday season.